All right, guys, for this lesson, we're going to come to you from beautiful Bronte Beach. We're going to get outside, get some sun, and support healthy bones and muscles. Now, I recommend if your day is looking sunny, do the same thing. Let's get outside, take your suspension trainers and iPads with you, and let's train from there. Let's connect your suspension kits from a high anchor point. Now, handles should be roughly at knee height for these exercises. Abs rollout for this exercise. So a couple of form guides. Remember to keep your arms soft, straight throughout this exercise. You want to make sure you don't arch or dip your back. You want to keep your spine neutral and protected the whole time. Adjust your feet back or forth to increase or decrease the weight load throughout this exercise. Your turn to try it. Working some angel wings for this exercise. So two different variations. You can see that Sam is going out to a T, which is a standard angel wing. You can see I'm going all the way down, allowing my arms to get to my hips, which is a full range angel wing, which is a much harder way of doing it. So if you're in the market for challenging yourselves, do it the way I'm doing it. Your body must remain suspended and stationary throughout this exercise. Some advanced calves raises for this one, guys. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off in an abs rollout position and we're going to hit our calves raise from there. Try to keep a straight line from your ankle all the way to your hand. So we want to make sure we're not arching or dipping. The range of calves raise motion should be as much as possible. So get as far up on your toes as you can and drop all the way back down. Let's get you guys to try this one. just working a basic plank for this exercise, guys. So your weight should be placed on the ball of your foot with your heels up. Make sure you're holding a sturdy triangle arm position, so you can see both the girls are doing that. Don't arch or dip your back, so you want to make sure you keep your spine neutral and keep your core active the whole time. Let's get you guys to try this exercise. Let's everybody repeat the last 4 exercises. atomic crunch for this exercise. So a couple of different ways of doing it. You can see Sabina has a triangle arm base, but if you prefer to lift up onto your hands and have your arms soft straight, then that's another variation which you're welcome to try. To maximize range of movement is what you're looking for with this particular exercise. So you want to try and get your knee all the way to your chest and all the way out to a straight line. Let's get you to try this one for yourself. A basic prone plank for this exercise, guys. So what you want to do is you want to have your triangle base or parallel arms, whichever one you prefer. Now you can see I've got a triangle arm base, which is the way I like to do it. Now you've got to make sure you don't arch or dip your back either. So you can see I'm holding a straight line from my shoulder all the way to my ankle and just making sure my spine is neutral. Remain relaxed and focused on your breathing throughout the minute. Let's get you guys to try this one. Okay, working a face up stir the pot for this exercise, guys. So you can see my hips are lifted off the ground and it's staying off the ground throughout the whole exercise. Change directions every 5 repetitions. So 5 circles to the left, 5 circles to the right. If you keep your arms up the way I'm doing it, then there's less stability and you're going to challenge yourself a little bit more. But if you want to keep your arms in a T position and keep your hands planted on the floor, then that's okay as well. Let's get you to try this exercise. For this exercise, we're working a side plank. So support arm must remain vertical from your shoulder to your elbow. So you can see I'm holding a perfect vertical line, and you want to make sure you're holding a straight line from your shoulder all the way to your ankle so that you're keeping your obliques active the whole time as well. You can drop that top arm to shift some of the weight and make the exercise easier. Let's everybody repeat the last 4 exercises. Working some tucks for this exercise. So you want to make sure you're holding soft straight arms and nice tight cables throughout this exercise. Tuck and extend all the way with maximum range of movement. Now you can see Sabina's got her head lifted, which is going to amplify the exercise and make it a little bit more aggressive, but if you prefer to do it with your head down, that's okay as well. Let's get you to try this one. Working some rollovers for this exercise, guys. So you can see I'm holding soft straight arms and holding onto the cables nice and tight. Keep your knees as straight as possible throughout this exercise and reduce lumbar arch pressure by finishing with your feet a little bit higher. So if you can go good range without pressuring your back, that's fine. But if you're finding a little bit of pressure in the lower back, then finish with your feet slightly further up. Let's get you to try this one. Working some side knee drops for this exercise, guys. So you want to make sure you're holding soft straight arm and tight cables throughout this exercise. Your knees must remain glued together as much as possible, so you can see Sam's doing it perfectly. Maintain your tabletop without allowing your feet to drop down, because that's going to take the pressure off. So we want to make sure we're maintaining a perfect tabletop throughout this exercise. Let's get you to try it for yourself. Working some scissor kicks for this exercise. So you want to make sure you're holding soft, straight arms during this exercise. Make sure your knees are as straight as possible so you can see Sam is kicking perfectly. Nice straight knees throughout. To reduce lumbar pressure, then finish with your bottom heel a little bit higher. So if you can't do that range that Sam's demonstrating, then it's okay to reduce the range a little bit and take the pressure off your back. Let's get you to try this one. Let's everybody repeat the last 4 exercises. For this exercise, we're working a side plank. So support arm must remain vertical from your shoulder to your elbow. So you can see I'm holding a perfect vertical line. And you want to make sure you're holding a straight line from your shoulder all the way to your ankle so that you're keeping your obliques active the whole time as well. You can drop that top arm to shift some of the weight and make the exercise easier. Working some bicycle kicks for this exercise, guys. So you can see Sabina's lifted her hip off the ground throughout this exercise. So you want to make sure you're doing the same thing. Now you can see the arch of her foot is inside the stirrups for this one. So I want you guys to try it that way. Arms up so there's no additional support of the upper body. Let's get you to try this one. Let's everybody repeat the last two exercises. Well done for getting through your workout today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Now, if you could turn your attention to your in-house instructor for stretching and cool down.